for the win! Good morning, people. Welcome back to Havoc TV. It's Holland again, and today we've got an exciting, different episode. Something interesting. We're actually going to meet another character on our channel. You've seen her on other videos. Today we're actually going to go and do a vehicle collection. We haven't told the dealership. We haven't. She knows, obviously. She's going with, and then we're going to go see what the experience is like. See what it's like for a female to go and collect a new vehicle. See what the experience is like. Get a bit of insight, and then we'll take a drive around in the new vehicle too, and get her opinions and get a take on it. And it's something different, guys. Remember, we always try and keep the content different. This is one of those. And to those that continue following us and supporting, thank you very much. We really, really appreciate it. And for those that don't, please subscribe. Remember, like, comment, share, get the content out there. We always try and keep it different, new and fresh. And this is one of those new things that we're trying again. And let's see. Let's go visit the deal and let's see what today is about. So I'll chat to you later. So we are here at the dealership. So we are at Hyundai Parted Island. We've got the character behind us, and we've got the sales department, Pagan. Say hello to the camera.
Morning!
So this is Pagan. You've seen her with the other adventures, and today it's another adventure. So what are we going to do today?
We're having a siblings day actually. I'm annoying him today.
Let's go and do the car reveal. What? Car collection. Car collection. So Pagan, how are you feeling?
I'm actually quite sad. So my Mini Cooper is gone. But my little Wabaki is here.
So which car did you end up choosing? It's the
I wanted an SUV or kind of like an SUV, but I don't have Range Rover funds. So I stuck to my limit.
I'm joking. Available.
I'm joking. I'm manifesting it. I went to the Hyundai venue. I needed a back seat. I needed a boot, and I needed height on my car as well. So I go on a lot of adventures. So I took a 4x4 because we need adventure car.
Very, very cool. Here you go, the adventure car. Another extension on Pagan's adventures, and here we are. So guys, she went to the Hyundai venue. Car's standing at the back there. I'm gonna go do a bit of a walk around, get some cinematics of it, and let's see how the day goes.
The man's out in Hasselbay in school in the shots here.
Guys, my Hyundai comes with a standard kit. This over here is the standard grill. It's for supercharging the car.
This is supposed to be an enthusiast channel, eh?
Guys, these are my rims.
Do you know what make rims they are?
These are black. Black on black with a silver detail. They are Revos.
There you go. Big shout out to Tiger Wooden Tires. Thank you, City, for sorting us out of that. Definitely suits the car.
My deep again, my time is you should put more maintenance in the car.
But it actually works out nicely for a like a complete cell kit like that. Eh?
How come I don't have red here? Isn't it supposed to be red? Fast and Furious told me that's supposed to be red.
Okay.
This is really like this brakes is really scary. Yo, like I don't have to over the. Woo! Driving my bus. We are driving.
So that was quite a cool collection experience. What do you reckon?
So this actually feels very high compared to the Mini Cooper.
Of course it would be. That and the way you're sitting.
And like it's comfortable. It's just that this brakes thing is very scary because I feel like I'm giving myself whiplash.
Guys, I just thanks again for coming back to Havoc TV. This is going to be a little bit different because I think when it comes to the technical stuff, I will be speaking, not Pagan. Pagan is more just the driver.
I have ABS brakes, guys.
But basically the experience now is that she's gone from a 1600 Mini Cooper to the 1 liter turbo Hyundai Venue. Totally different drivetrain. In a little baby SUV now. Yeah, I think now you get to experience it.
Now I'm just trying to figure out how fast this car actually goes.
No. I've been in the car, many people don't do that to me now.
So where do I go now? Left or right?
Go left.
But this is fun. This is very different. And very, very high.
That is high.
Like
Even for me.
Like I feel like I'm sitting on a little throne. Like a look down on you, peasants.
So I think just, also just touching on yourself, so you're a beauty therapist.
Yes.
Where?
At the one and sorry, I'm a beauty therapist at the one and only hotel.
Hair therapist. Drop it.
Look, yeah, I didn't want to say that. I wanted to be humble. Guys, I'm the head therapist at the one and only hotel.
Plug for the hotel right
You
there.
know, if y'all are feeling stressed when driving your cars, I'll hook you up.
Listen, she is very good. It's taken me, I don't know how long, begging, and I've still never actually got my treatment.
And you will never.
Yeah.
There's no family discount here.
Yeah, you see, it's that serious about business. But I think, that also plays into what you're saying earlier about why you got the car. You got it just for your commute.
So the Mini Cooper served its purpose when I got it because I wanted a small car, something, I used to get so stressed out driving in town, parallel parking. So the Mini was just, slide in there. But getting older now, I had to think of, my 5-year plan. And I had to consider the fact of what happens if I have a child one day. Literally, my friends couldn't even put their kids at the back as well because I couldn't put a car seat safely in my car as well. So that stressed me out. But also just the fact that I'm always on the road. I just wanted to be comfortable. I wanted to have enough boot space.
And also you an automatic driver.
Yes.
So that's the only vehicles you drive. So you also just wanted that sort of ease of
So I went with Hyundai because I originally wanted an i20 back in the days.
Yes, we still went.
That was my first car that I fell in love with.
We still went to go test drive it when you actually took the Mini the first time.
And then I tested over it and am I going left?
Yeah.
I didn't fall in, when you fall in love with a car. And then my dad suggested that I go test drive a Mini Cooper. That was it. I didn't even care what I was getting paid in my job. They asked me for 3 months bank statement and I started sweating. But I obviously fell in love with Mini and I didn't want to budge. But then I was in desperate need for the SUV and then I saw how many venues were on the road. Went between Toyota, Suzuki, Hyundai, everything. And then once I eventually test drove the Hyundai, it sold. It was definitely sold. So here we are, going on a little road trip with our car.
But I think I want to bring up something quite funny.
Look, Colin, I'm going.
You're going 1 liter for the win. But I think, let's just tell the viewers what your biggest pain was about the Mini Cooper. That it wasn't the car, it wasn't anything else, but it was you and your stupid punctures.
Okay, I'm embarrassed. When I bought the car and they said, Pagan, you have run flats. I was like, please, I will never use run flats.
But
felt like I was like Tarzan driving through the jungle because I used to go. There was glass, there was nails. Like, I actually became best friends with Tiger Wheel and Tire because I used to repair my punctures so much.
Guys, I used to be on call for this nonsense, and I mean, even for me, I just kept on asking, but it's run flats, what are you doing?
Oh my
You know,
goodness.
yeah, that way. But you know, like as crazy as that sounds, there's also a safety and a risk concern, like being a female driver. That's something that we always spoke about. You know, that was something that you looked for when you...
That's the real reason why I drive automatic, because I can't be up gear, down gear, and I stall. I can't be stressed about that at a robot. I just want to be able to go. I mean, it's a sad world that we live in, but it's the reality. And I'm glad that I have the option now that my car can go manual, because he goes, if I feel unsafe, I click it into my manual and then I go.
Guys, please don't judge. And another other gearbox could do the same. She just didn't realize that.
No, I used it. Am I going left or right?
Yeah, right and left.
Wow. Woo! It's the brakes for me though.
But I mean, I'm enjoying the drive. It's my first time driving this 1-liter turbo car, or being in the car. So it's very nice. Very nice. I like it. I'm going to test it out later too.
It sounds like a small lawnmower.
What have you done? It's 88 kilowatts.
I don't know what that means.
Whole bunch of power.
But no, okay, it actually doesn't. It does not feel slow at all.
That's a little turbo on the little motor. It works.
Yeah, it does what it needs to do.
Commute.
Yeah.
but I must say, I mean, being told myself, I like the back seats. There's enough space at the back.
Yeah, you
You've
don't
got
feel
boot space. Even sitting
claustrophobic.
here, this is cool. And this whole digital display setup. Let me just get a view on what that looks like. But it's a nice package in total, eh? But you know, I think let's just be real for a second. I mean, just tell the car buyers, like, your experience with buying the car. Not the Morton thing. I'm saying that
Not
just
the
in general,
dealerships.
not the dealership, but just that whole issue, not issue, but I understand I'm going through with the trading and then the interest rates and that. That's a task and a half.
Like, I didn't understand the technicalities of the stuff, because before my last Mini, I traded in another Mini for a new Mini. So I didn't understand, because I was just going to go back to Mini and get, the same thing. But then going from different dealerships, you see, like, this one charges for smash and grab, and then this one doesn't include it, and then this one includes the VAT, and then this one doesn't. It was like, I was overwhelmed at the point. Luckily, I have my father and Holland to help me, because I don't understand these things. And as a female, it's hard, because you can get conned in so much stuff that you don't even know.
I think not even just as a female, just as a
human.
Yeah,
like you need a guidance counselor just to go and get buy a car.
And I mean, guys, the whole process, I think, took probably a couple of weeks now for us to get the final figures, final deal.
And it took me months to decide which car I'm actually going with. So I'm just glad it's over, and now I must just...
Now you must enjoy the new whip.
Now I must just fall in love with this one.
But I think you're just happy that your Apple AirPlay works.
Because I have tools.
But no, this is actually very cool. Like, to be in the car for the first, yeah, I can stick this way. The first actual drive of the car with you. It's a hell of an experience. I must say,
I won't lie, guys. This feels like I'm going on my first driving lesson. Like, I feel like Holland's supposed to tell me mirror, blind spot. Like, I'm sweating here in the car seat. Like, I even forgot to indicate for a minute.
Just a disclaimer, I actually did take Pagan for lessons when she was driving. So that years ago, that was what we did. But it's actually a cool little car. I can't wait to test it out later too and check it out. This is very cool. No, but look, I must say thanks for allowing us to be part of your experiences, guys. Remember, please do check out the other channels, the other playlists. Sorry, Pagan does have a whole adventure element that she does. Yeah, I think you can explain what your idea was about why you do all these adventures.
So I worked on the cruise ships for 5 years, but when I went on the cruise ship, I said to myself, you know what, I'm going to make a bucket list and see how far I can get. And I put the oddest things on my bucket list possible, like go picking grapes at the farm, to skydiving, to like underwater stuff, and I just used to like go with my imagination. And then obviously traveling, I was allowed. I opened myself up to so many adventures. So I just started continuing, and then when I came home, I still keep going. So I try to push for like once a month, but realistically, life happens.
Yeah, and cost of all these
And
things.
it's costly. Like you have to budget for these things. But yeah, I started going like by myself, and then I started roping people in as well.
And then we ended up doing footage and content for it. So it's
People were conquering their fears, and I was just having a blast. So obviously now with Havoc TV as well, it's awesome because I always have people to film and take pictures, which was my biggest problem.
I mean, we've already done the rollerblading, the paragliding,
Yeah,
the hot air ballooning.
yeah.
So those videos, if they're not there, they will be loaded. But it's a lot of fun just to capture people's experience in that moment.
We have loads of content.
And it also allows you to enjoy it without worrying about the content.
Yeah.
Just go experience, do it.
Because sometimes it's not always that fun to put a GoPro attached to your chest, and then you must go and bungee jump, and you're stressing about the ropes on your ankles and the GoPro falling. It's a lot. It's a lot for you to take in at that moment. So it's fun. So I really enjoy Havoc TV coming. I do anything, and I will just phone them and say, guys, can you please come and film? Because you never know when something fun might happen or whatever.
And we've still got a few things lined up for later this year too. So that's also going to go. It's going to be fun.
Before winter starts.
Yeah. So no, but thanks for your time. I think it's absolutely awesome we get to do this. It's nice. This kind of just links up everything again.
Go, Mr. Go.
And we get to experience something new. I think we gave Hyundai Pagan Island big props on this. Very, very, very good service. So once again, thanks to Donovan and his team. And it was Mark, the dealer principal, eh?
Yes.
Yes, Mark. Awesome for taking the time out. And yeah, here we are now. Car collected and on the road. But guys, remember, from myself, Holland, remember just like, share and subscribe. Continue commenting on our videos. Anything, if you have any cars of interest or any sort of elements you want us to come.
If you'd like me to test drive any of your cars, I am available.
She was doing so well. And available as a single person too.
Listen, don't talk my personal business out.
but guys, please do continue following us. Thanks to those that do subscribe. And once again from us at Pagan, thanks for your time today.
Thank you for coming along with me.
Absolutely awesome. And it's Holland from Havoc TV.
And Pagan the sibling.
And we are
Havoc TV.
Completely disruptive.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Look here, I'm at the circle icon. Okay. This is Havoc TV, and we are completely disruptive. Look. Max power mode!